You already know how this ends. Buried, exhausted, resentful, you're about to watch it happen again, right now. Saying yes is easy. It makes us feel helpful, liked, and important. At first, taking on a little extra doesn't seem like a big deal. But every time you say yes to someone else, you are making a silent trade. You are trading away pieces of your own time, your own energy, and your own peace. Slowly, that tiny word becomes the heaviest thing you carry. You find yourself rushing, juggling a dozen priorities that aren't even yours. While the clock keeps ticking, leaving zero time for the things that actually matter to you. It drains your battery until you have absolutely nothing left to give. The trap of people-pleasing turns your good intentions into chains. And before you know it, you are buried under a life you never actually signed up for. Why do we bury ourselves this way? The problem goes deeper than just a full calendar. Often, it stems from the fundamental human desire for connection and the intense fear of rejection. When we say yes, we get that quick hit of validation, that tiny, satisfying feeling of being needed. We see a request, and our brain immediately calculates the social cost of saying no. The pressure of expectation makes us feel guilty, as if prioritizing our time is a selfish act. We become locked in a constant internal battle, sacrificing our present happiness for a false sense of security. But the validation fades quickly, leaving behind only emptiness and burnout. We trade our hobbies, our rest, and our dreams for things that often don't even serve us. Slowly, that good intention turns into resentment against the people we are trying so hard to please. And it is in that silence, that deep exhaustion, where we finally begin to realize the truest yes must first start with you. Stay with me. In these types of cases, ironically, the breakthrough happens right where most people quit. We try to stretch ourselves to be everywhere for everyone all at once. But the more you spread yourself thin, the more you start to fade away. You lose the essence of who you are. Because when you say yes to everything, you aren't giving people your best. You are giving them whatever broken pieces are left. You become a spectator in your own life, watching your dreams happen without you. The scale of your life completely tips, weighed down by everyone else's priorities. At first, setting a boundary feels terrifying. It feels like you are doing something wrong. You might try to build a tiny fence, only for the pressure of others to knock it right down. The word no feels like a monster, sharp and aggressive. You fear that speaking up will make you lose the people you care about. But to save yourself, you have to be willing to face that fear. The pressure mounts. You feel caught between the grinding gears of what you should do and what others expect. Your mind becomes a tangled mess, unable to process your own feelings or desires. And while you manage everyone else's needs, you passively watch your own passions drift away. You compare your internal burnout to the external happiness of others, wondering where you went wrong. The life you're desperately trying to hold together begins to crack and crumble. Don't look away. This is where the real shift begins, but only if you are clever enough to understand how to. Let me tell you in a sec. Eventually, you hit the wall, a hollow, emotionless void of total burnout. But it is in that stillness, in that quiet dark, that you finally start to see the truth. You begin to understand that you have been neglecting the most important person in your life. You. A realization strikes. The key to your happiness isn't in pleasing others, but in valuing yourself. It's time to stop surrendering and start fighting for your own time and your own energy. If you've made it this far, good, because the next few lines change everything. Imagine a single, uncomfortable moment, the first time you politely decline. You look in the mirror and practice the hardest, most liberating word in the dictionary, no. When the next unreasonable burden is handed to you, you finally push back and say, I can't. And to your utter shock, the world doesn't end. That terrifying monster of guilt shrinks away. With every boundary you establish, another heavy chain of obligation falls from your ankles. You stop giving away all your hours and boldly reclaim time that belongs exclusively to you. You start channeling your energy inward, nurturing the parts of yourself you left to dry out. A simple, respectful no becomes your ultimate shield, protecting your mental peace. You step out of the exhausting role of the people pleaser and take back your personal power. And for the first time in a very long time, the heavy fog lifts, and you can truly breathe. When you stop draining yourself for everyone else, your physical and mental energy finally returns. Your calendar transforms from a prison of obligations into a clear map of your true priorities. You realize that healthy boundaries don't push people away, they actually invite the right people in. Now, when you finally do choose to say yes, it isn't out of guilt. It is a genuine, powerful choice. Your life finds its natural balance. You can still help others, but never again at the cost of yourself. You walk away from the heavy burden of people-pleasing, leaving all that unnecessary weight in the past. For the first time, you have the quiet space to just sit, breathe, and actually enjoy the life you are building. You learn a vital truth. Your worth is not measured by how much you can do for everyone else. Your worth is inherent. Your time, your peace, and your energy are incredibly sacred. An old Stoic idea, it goes as, you spend money like it grows back. You spend time like it never runs out. Only one of those is true. Remember, every time you say no to the wrong thing, you are silently saying a beautiful yes to yourself. You are no longer the victim of bad advice. Hit like and subscribe, and start spending your time like it actually matters.